because it was so fun to film the other day. So, or should I say the other week? Time is just keeps flying, but I'm so happy to have you here and we can just chat and relax and settle down with each other, de-stress, or perhaps sleep, because I tried to have this environment to be a little bit dark so that you can truly just fall asleep to the sound of my voice. So, if you see some cutscenes in this, it's because I'm getting over being sick, and being sick sucks so much because when you're stuffed up, it's very hard to whisper and breathe at the same time. So I do apologize if this video is a little bit choppy, but I'm just catching my breath. Although I will say that I'm feeling much better. Much, much, much better than before. And you're all so sweet because so many of you asked how I was feeling. And it was just like very heartwarming. It just made me feel so happy to know how much you cared. So thank you so much for asking. I just wanted to make this little ramble video with you all because I feel like sometimes these videos just really relax me as a viewer and also as the creator. And I feel like this is such a wonderful community. I should pet this a little bit. Like last time, I'm so sorry. I'm just very excited to be making this video. I just feel like as a community, I want to hopefully be on the same page with a lot of the things that we like. So it's nice. That's why I'm often doing polls to find out what you like. And then when our likes match up, it gets me really excited for creating. So, just relax. Relax, relax, relax with me. I just wanted to hang out with you. I just wanted to hang out with you. Is that alright? Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, I was told by some of you as well that you like the way that I say perfect, which is so cute. So I'm trying to incorporate that in some more videos moving forward. As you can probably tell, it's not dark right now. It's actually the morning-ish. And I never record videos this early, so it's going to be very different. The atmosphere will be different. Last time I did this, it was very late. And now it's very early. I remind myself of a cat, you know, in like a scratching post. So, I had some updates that I wanted to share with you all here because I like that I can update you here in secret. So if you're watching this, you'll be informed. But basically, oh, this sounds probably better. I'm whispering in your ear. Basically, to make my content a little bit better, I have invested, at least for myself, quite a bit of money. And I wanted to purchase a green screen. And I know zero when it comes to green screen. So any advice on background usage would be very informative for me right now. Of course, I'm going to do my research, but any tips from you would be appreciated. Also, any information that you have, on green screen in terms of what you enjoy, I would love to hear. Like, what are your favorite green screen role plays that work out really good for green screen? I asked you all about roleplay, and one of you said, and I think a few of you like that, so most of you probably want me to do a flight attendant roleplay. And I'm excited for that because I've always wanted to do a flight attendant roleplay, but just know that I do have flight attendant on my list, because that's like the one thing I haven't done. Like, I've done medical role plays in the past, and they work out okay, even without a green screen by all means, but I'm excited to try that with that as well, so. What does this sound remind you of? To me, it's kind of like waves, like crashing on shore, you know? So, needless to say, I'm excited to take this channel up a notch because green screen was always very intimidating for me. So we'll see. It still hasn't arrived yet, my green screen. just someone like tapping their foot or something when they shouldn't be. It just drives me insane. And my fiance is so fidgety. Oh my god. He's the most fidgety person on the planet. So he's always moving, and I bought him some fidget toys that I thought would be quieter than him just like grabbing random objects and like incessantly like tapping them. But these fidget toys are actually loud too. So I don't know what to do. But so I bought him some fidget toys, and then I used them in a video that I made. And it was a follow my instructions for sleep. wherever you are, wherever, if you're sitting, lying down, you just feel your body just really sink into your surroundings. You can feel it get heavy in a good way. Just like, just breathe a sigh of relief that you're comfortable and cozy. Hopefully you're in a nice peaceful environment. And just be happy to, be alive, truly. So you can close your eyes if you want to. You can feel your eyelids getting heavier. Heavy, 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 heavy. You can feel yourself sink into your surroundings. Your body is sinking into your surroundings, but you feel very light. Light as a feather. And you're comfortable. And you're cozy. And it's quiet. And just imagine me just like putting my fingers through your hair, just like scratching your head, just lightly, comfortably, giving you grattini. Do you know grattini? Just like going like to your head. You are so beautiful when you're sleeping. You really are. I think everyone just looks super adorable when they're asleep. Just peaceful, comfortable. When I see my dog asleep and she's like sprawled out, it's like the cutest thing ever. Sometimes just looking at my dog and just realizing just what almost gave up summer.